it'll be in tune, but that usually there's at least one string that's out.
Just having a bite
thank
to
you all
eat.
for being here. I hope everyone has a lovely Sunday. I gotta get rid of this one. Much love to everyone out there.
Whoa. Camper van venture, right on. Nice to see you guys. Ronnie Braun's in the house, nursing our travel bug. I'm just having a quick bite to eat. I didn't know I was supposed to go live here yet. So how y'all doing so far? I think there's a heat wave everywhere. I'm talking to some of my friends in Vancouver. They got a heat wave going. We have a heat wave here in Alberta. So like it's all across Canada or something. The astute tourist. Raid from Mellow Nomadic Adventure. I was just over listening to his live. It was great. And Bree is in the house. Hi, Bree. On Marshall's, I think he said it was Bree's birthday. I said hello and happy birthday, Bree. I thought. And then later on, he said it was your mother. So happy birthday to your mother there, Bree. And I'm just finishing up my hot dog, my sandwich. Since I can't talk, I'll let you read. Desert Adventures in Arizona. No way, right on. I'll bet she's warm where you guys are. And I see Ray is in the house and Marshall popped over. So have you guys all got hot weather? I mean, it seems like everyone I talk to has got hot, like really hot. And sorry, guys, I'm just finishing up a sandwich I ate. I was eating it. Started it just before I had to go live. Hot and humid. I should have. I don't. I should have the. Let me just see if I can fix this. I have to go and put in the description. Some information. And let's go to copy. Select all first, I guess. And then copy. And we'll go to. I forgot to put in the description the information. All the moderators that I have there. And let's see, go live. Let's see what I got happening here. This one should be live already. Yes, there we go. And in the description below, I have to put all the information. I have all the moderators in there. Save. Good. I hope you guys can see that now. I have all the moderators listed. I just have to promote my Teespring store that I just set up. Just started it. I got a couple of t-shirts on there and a hoodie. Not much. I'm working on it yet. And also, I think Marshall set up above there that he finally got my sticker. One of these here, if anybody wants one. My email should be in the description. Just email me, give me your address. I'll send you one out. No problem there. If you have one to trade, I go for trades also. Let's see, I'm missing some of the chat that's going on here. everybody's coming over from Marshall's stream. It was a great one. Yes, if you want to trade stickers, Camper Van Adventure, just this is what mine look like. In the description, you should find my email, and just send me your address. I'll ship you one out, or send me an email with and I'll put my address in the email back to you, and then you can ship me one out when you get it. We can trade, no problem there. I'll trade with anyone, or if you just want one, just like I said, just email me and I'll give you one out. And we have Kenneth in the house. I think I have pinned at the top the link. If anybody wants to come on the panel, just click on the link above and pop in the basement. Now, I am going to put out a video coming up here. I think I was thinking of putting out today. I don't know if I can get it out today, but it's a local artist. Her name is Carrie. Man, does she do some beautiful work. I've got a little bit of video of some art that they do downtown here in Medicine Hat. So let me just see if I can play this for you. Just a little bit of art. So let me just see if I can do this. Play. There we go. Just have a look at this. This is a subway. You walk down one side, up the other. It's across the goes underneath the railroad track, and it's local artists that do their work online. On big murals and stuff. Here's the opening of the entrance to the. See if I can make this a little bigger. The whole thing is painted. It used to be like graffiti type art, and it's getting a little better with people think that they can tag things with graffiti and right over top of the actual artists that are down there. And Carrie, from her artist name is Carrie Canvas, both with a K. Carrie, Kari, and Canvas, Kanvas. I'm going to put out a video of her work here because I went down and did an interview with her, and she does some beautiful work. My goodness. So this next picture coming up here, that's hers. This one here, that's Carrie's here. She uses purple to signify, purple is for overdose, helping like overdosed. And she does beautiful work. So I did an interview with her, and I think that's probably the end of that video. So she does some really nice work. There, that's let's get rid of that one. We move from studio. Cheap foot back at you, Mellow. Okay, good. Right on. So it's nice to see you all here from the raid from Marshall. He does his, looks like it's Sunday just before mine, which is good. Then we can do a slight raid from one to the other. Just wondering how you guys are doing with your weather. I see a lot of people, their weather is like really hot. So Vancouver, I'm in Alberta right now. Vancouver, BC has some really hot weather. Alberta has some really hot weather, like in the high 30s and even 40. It was 42, 43 degrees inside my van last week here, which is, I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. That's Celsius. Very, very, very hot. Let me just see here. What's the, I'm missing out on some some things. The astute tourist. Check everybody out, guys. I have some moderators in the house here if they would like to drop their links, and anybody that needs to be shouted out here. In the description below, I have all the moderators' names there. You can check them out. Ask them for help if you need any help. Tracy says, I may actually catch fire. Yes, it is. It's really hot. Yes, and everybody understands that for sure. Let's just see here what I have to share. 45 equals 113. Wow. Now that is cooking. And it's always warmer in here than it is outside, even if I have the fans on and the windows open and the breeze is blowing. It's nice blowing. And right now it's actually 30, and the temperature gauge for outside is on the shady side of the van outside, and it's 31.3 degrees out there, and it's 32.1 in here. So it's a degree, one whole degree more inside the van. And I'm not parked in the shade. This is because I'm at Wi-Fi. There's no shade here. So yes, ouch, it is hot. Desert adventure in Arizona. My goodness, it must be like warm there all the time. I think I'm catching up with the chat here. Ronnie Braun's in the house. I should be set up with PayPal in an emergency. It might be nice to have. Yes, PayPal is nice. As a matter of fact, I do have a PayPal Me account. Let's pop that on there. That's my PayPal Me account. If you feel inclined to visit my PayPal Me account there, and I appreciate each and every one that does so. And you're all nomadic outlaws when you become a member. Okay, I have another video, share out video of some art that Tracy has done and some other people's work. Let me just see if I can show you this here. These are on buildings outside of businesses, and I don't know who the artists are. I didn't really check out the names, but there's some beautiful art like downtown, right on the buildings. I guess they have to ask permission and what have you. I did travel already, Tracy. I went to Moose Jaw, and I wanted to go to Regina to visit up with Karen from Prairie Life. But Karen's painting her house right now, so I couldn't go. She said she can't have anybody over. She's doing painting. So I did try. I went to Moose Jaw. I met up with Camper Van Attic. We had a meeting, and she's going to Vancouver, helping her daughter to move there. So she's going there. This is another piece of art from Carrie. I'm going to put out, like I said, an interview with Carrie. Carrie Canvas is her artistic name, and she's just one of. So this is called the Assiniboia Hotel. It's a hotel that's not in service anymore. It used to be a bar in here, and I guess I should concentrate more on who the artist is in all these. They got artists from all the way from Florida, from Calgary, from Australia, to come in and do art in Medicine Hat under the tunnel under there. Like I said, I have an interview with Carrie coming up, either later today if I can get it edited. If not, it'll probably be tomorrow, and I'll put that up.
Stop recording.
And we stop recording. Right on. All right. So that was a little bit of the art that's from around Medicine Hat. They're all over the place. You have to drive to these places. If you just walk downtown, you can see burnt out buildings and stuff. They tore the buildings down, and then in between the two, they painted on the walls with art and stuff. And, okay, I guess I should get into the chats here and see what's going on. Yeah, and it was very cool, Marshall. They had some really talented artists. Now, I always say that art is in the eye of the beholder. If you don't really care about art, you don't do anything with art, you don't appreciate art, that's perfectly fine. My father was an artist. I did a couple of paintings and a couple of wood carvings things. I'm by no means an artist, but I do have a little bit of taste for it, and I appreciate art all the way from your abstract kind of art to what do you call it? Like, what you see is what you get art. So when my father passed away, I had a lot of oil paintings and wood carvings and all kinds of Tina the Outsider, thank you for popping in, Tina. And selling the items were pretty hard because a lot of people just thought, well, my dad passed away, they can pick up a cheap piece of art or something. And I thought, no way. If you don't appreciate art, then I don't want to sell it to you. I mean, you're just simply killing me, right? Guthrie's Tree Service. Hey, how you doing, my friend? Yeah, it's been a while. I don't even know if I've been around to check out your channel lately either. I got so much on the go here that I'm finding a real hard time and trying to get around and get everything done. And okay, Ray says, don't watch my live stream tonight. Tina says hi. Marshall says hi to Guthrie's Tree Service. Thank you. Yes, and in the video in the interview that I'm going to do with Carrie, I'll post her links on there. She doesn't have a YouTube channel, but she does have a Instagram and a Facebook, and she sells prints of her work. She'll give you details on those in the video. And I just couldn't afford to, well, I could afford to buy some of her art, but I got no place to put art in my van. I mean, if I lived in a house, it would be a different story, but because I don't have any space in here, I can't really buy anything. Outdoor Adventures with Ron. Yes. Hello. Welcome. Tina says hi to Marshall. Right on. Hi, Ron. The astute tourist. I saw that. Thanks. Yes. Nice to be near the ocean. That would be beautiful. I wish I was back in Vancouver. I could jump in the water, and that'd be great. Keep it cool. Did you enjoy the rest of the day? Yes. Tina was someplace, she says, I have never been to this place before. Someplace new for her on some sort of delivery, that the service that she works for. Nomadic Adventure, hello, just watched the start of your live. Nice job, bud. There you go. You can hear the seagulls. Right on. So they call them seagulls. So here we are on the prairie. There's no sea here. There's a lot of gulls. Do we call them seagulls? What they do is they follow the farmers in the field behind the tractor when they're plowing up the dirt, and the bugs and stuff that are turned up, they're just flocks of them behind the farmers' tractors when they're going when they're tilling their land there. That's a great idea, Wayne. Could do a collab with an artist, maybe. Yeah, really. They had a grand opening of some sort downtown, and 2 years ago, I did a video of all the art in Medicine Hat, down the subway and what have you. And Carrie, that did that great big painting on the side of the building, saw that video, and then she commented on it and said, "I'm the artist that painted that." So they had a grand opening at the exact same place, and she said she revamped the picture because people tag things. They spray their name all over it, and they think they're artists, and so they kind of ruined it. So she went out and revamped and made it look much better. And they had a grand opening that day, and I went down there for the grand opening. It's called the Moose and Squirrel something or other, where they have ice cream. They're going to have a live band, and they had local artists from all over come and try to sell their wares, their whatever they're making. So I went and visited with everybody there. Marshall sent some footage. And hey, Tina. Just trying to keep up with all the chats going on here, and I'm a little bit behind. I think at the top I have a link if anybody would like to pop in the basement there. I'll bring you up if you'd like. I think my Wi-Fi is pretty good today, so some days it's not. I don't know if it's the cooler the weather, the hotter it is, or whatever affects anything, but does excellent knot with yeah, I've done actually quite a few dog leashes now, and belts, and I've done all kinds of things since I did the dog leash for Tracy there, and the keychain, the monkey fist keychain there. So if anybody's interested in any paracord, just please put a comment in the link in the chat window, or email me. My link should be in the my email should be in the description below. Yes, thanks, Marshall, for sending everybody over. If anybody, I see there's a lot of new people here, so if anybody hasn't already, click the subscribe button. I will come and check out your channel, and we can collaborate that way. We all need all the help we can get on building our channels up. So, and I think there's a lot of moderators in the house right now at the moment. If you would like to drop your links, go ahead. By all means, that's the full idea. The astute tourist. And Rena's in the house. Great, thank you. Thanks for popping in. Are you having any luck in shopping for a new van? No, that little van that I took a picture of, it was just parked over here a little ways, and it was so tiny. And I thought, man, you could never have that as a camper van because it's too small. You'd have to, even if you were 4 feet tall, you'd curl up every night. So I don't really know if I'm looking for a new van or not. I don't really want to build anything anymore. I do know how to saw and hammer and all that stuff, but mechanically inclined and what have you. But I just want to buy. If I do buy anything, it's going to have to be like pre-built again. And I like the high top, although you're not standing up a lot of the time anyway. Only when you're cooking. Thank you, Rena, for that. I'll be checking your channel out if I haven't done so already. And again, like I said, I have these stickers here. Anybody that wants one, please email me. Send me your mailing address. I will ship you one out. And if you're willing to trade yours and you need another one, a new one, here's one here. And if you don't have any, well, feel free to email me anyways and send me your mailing address. I'll ship you one out. I've got a lot of these. I've got a lot of them to give away. So by all means, ask. And I will. Oh, somebody says hit the thumbs up button. Yeah, go for it. Hit that thumbs button. And what do we got here? I'm a little bit behind on. There's Bree posting. Thank you, Bree. And happy birthday to your mother, Bree. Can you see the video again? Love the artwork. For sure. I'll just show you one more. Well, I'm not. I guess I have to show you this one here. Let me show you this short one. That's Carrie's work right there. She does a lot of skull and skeleton, and there's a lot of meaning behind her work. It'll be in the video that I set out for her, and you can see a lot more of what's involved in her art. She explained to me a little bit about it. And let me just see here. I've got a different one with mostly her work in it. Let me just see if I can do this. I'll share you another one. Share a video. I don't have any stills of her. Let me just see here. This one here is of her work. Not this. I'll let you know when it's her work. But these are on buildings downtown in the small city of Medicine Hat, where I am here. A city of about 65, 70,000 people. So it's not like a huge outdoor adventure with Ron, who wants to see the videos again. This is a little bit of artwork downtown here on the buildings. I assume that they have to ask for hitch up and tow. Got your sticker. It's up on the wall. My wall of fame. Now this skeleton girl here is the kind of work that Tracy does, or Carrie does. Butterflies, skeleton. Now she tells you the meaning behind this and why. The color purple represents something. I'll have to let her tell you that in the video I'm going to put out in the next couple of days here, or hopefully tomorrow at least for sure. And anybody that hasn't already done so that would like to, please subscribe to my channel. I will go and check you out. We'll all become family. And like I said, my family is the Nomadic Outlaws, and I do have a Teespring shop where you can go and check out t-shirts that I have for sale. I only got 2 t-shirts and 1 hoodie, a zip-up hoodie. If you're interested in that thing, check out my Teespring. Where do you get stickers made? I get my stickers from Canada. They're called Sticker Nut.
Stop recording.
Stop recording. Yes, my camera accepts voice command. It's called Sticker Nut. You can check out like Daryl from Van City Adventure. He has a website. I don't have it posted right here right now, but you can get a 10% discount. Very, very cheap, very, very good, and very, very fast. I think I can't remember what I paid now. I ordered 200 of these stickers, and I got them within. Well, what they do is you send them what you want made. They'll send you a proof back and show you where it's gonna be cut, and what part peels off, and could you stare all day? Yes, Marshall, you could stare all day. Yeah, and then if that's not good, they'll send you another proof. You explain what the Sticker Nut. Yes, it's all one word. Their website online, Sticker Nut. And like I said, they do excellent work. And it's when you peel it off, the backing, the sticky part, it's very good. It's hard to explain. A sticker's a sticker, but very good quality. I'm impressed. So I'm going to get a lot more done because of the cost. And there I think the lowest you can buy is like 50 or something or other. And you can get as many as you want. So if you buy the like 50 at a batch, you can have up several stickers. Sticker Nut, yes, and I have a little sticker here. It's all one word. As a matter of fact, I'll take you over and I'll show you with the camera here some of the stickers that I have from Hitch Up and Tow. I got Mo Bang for Your Bucks there. Van City Adventure, there's his right there, and there's the Sticker Nut right there. That's what they give you this when you buy your stickers. And then I got Do Epic Shit from Van City Adventure and mine, and I have a couple more outside on the window, but I couldn't take them off and put them in here. I started a new wall of fame up here on the mirror, and I tried to take one sticker off of the window outside. They're stuck on pretty good, and I couldn't peel it off and stick it up on here. So I just last week got Hitch Up and Tow and Mo Bang for Your Bucks. Hitch Up and Tow, we did a switch. Mo Bang for Your Bucks just gave me one, but I sent one to him, so I hope he's got it or getting it. Ooh, well, this camera that I have on here is wired, so I don't have it's not long enough to see outside. But the front end of the van looks like that. The passenger seat is turned backwards, the driver's seat, and then I have a curtain up here, a blackout curtain. I have shelving or cupboards up on top there. I got 2 TVs. I never watch TV. That one there doesn't play DVDs, but I do have another one packed away that plays DVDs. I have a toilet and shower in the back. There's just junk in there right now. I have a whole bunch of junk on this. I have a granite countertop, but I have my stove back there. More cabinets up atop, and that's just about it, really. It's my home. And unfortunately, I treat it as my home. I have more junk and stuff everywhere. I have actually too much stuff. The less you have, the better off you are. So let me just see. I'm so far behind in the comments here again. And Kenneth says hi to everybody. Let me just see here. Rena, thank you again for subbing. Referral to Sticker Nut. My stepdaughter made your stickers, but haven't had them printed yet. I'm going to put mine out on. Oh, good. Well, when you get them made, please, by all means, let me know. And if you've put your name or send me your address, I'll ship you one out. Anybody that wants one of my stickers at least or would like to trade, by all means, find my address, my email address. I think I do have actually it here somewhere, right here. It's Nomadic Vanman 1. Unfortunately, you have to have a 1 at the end. Somebody else has got Nomadic Vanman. I don't know why. How dare them have my name, Nomadic Vanman, and at gmail.com. So, yeah, in case you change vehicles, put your stickers on, something that you can take with you. This, where I have mine up above the driver's seat, there's a bunch of stuff up there too. It's on a mirror. That actually is a door, and the door came from the bathroom. And I didn't need it on the bathroom. I mean, if I'm in the nude here, I'm in the nude here. There's nobody else, so I don't need a door on the bathroom. You know what? I'm having a hard time finding what's going on. I don't know if it's just my computer or what I've got set up, but I don't get notifications of anything, whether people are live or whether they're have a video out. I have to actually go looking. So when I go to YouTube and I see a picture or a thumbnail and I see who put it out, well then, hey, what do you know? So-and-so has a video out. I better go watch. So I'm having a rough time. I must be doing something wrong. But everybody's saying hi to Kenneth. Right on, Fordman. I seen Kenneth did just did a little video lately. He did an apology that he was eating oysters, but they were kind of cooked or pickled or whatever they are. He thought they were raw, and they weren't. So, man, I don't know. I'm not one of those seafood people, guys. I only eat food when I see it, but I don't eat seafood too much. I'm going to put out another video, a cooking video here coming up. It's Dr. McDougall's lifestyle. There's a lot of you that are not going to like it, and there's a lot of you that may like it. It's not a vegan. It's not vegan at all. It's whole food, but it's a lot of starch in the diet. And I'm a diabetic, and people will say, JSK Enterprise, hey, how you doing there? Let's change the subject. I saw your video with your new camera. I hope you enjoy that camera. That is a fantastic camera, my friend. I'm going to do another video coming up here shortly, because now that I've had a chance to use it, this little camera right here, it's called the GoPro, or the Osmo Action camera. Beautiful camera. And it's right now it's on a gimbal. It has something called rock steady, and it is very rock steady. But I have it on a gimbal simply because I can do a lot of other things with it. It makes it much more stable even than that. But you can use Wi-Fi, and you can set the camera out somewhere, and you can control which way it goes and where it turns. So if there's animals that you want to get really close to, you put your camera out there and then walk away. And with the Wi-Fi, you can do what you want with it. So JSK Enterprise just picked up one of them cameras, and he did an unboxing, and I'm sure you're really going to enjoy that. Ring that bell. Ding, 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 ding. Give her that thumbs, guys. Appreciate each and every one of you. Nude van cooking. Now, hey, or at least a thong. You think I'll get views? I'll use that as my thumbnail. Oh, man. Or I'll get some woman to wear a thong and pose it for my thumbnail cooking. That would be incredible. Best seafood ever. Yes. Now, when you're in Mexico, or I was in Cancun. You in Alberta, in the prairies, you don't get tacos like they have in Mexico. They don't make tacos here, real ones. Now, I had seafood tacos, like fish tacos, when I was in Cancun. Yeah, Jeepfoot. Yeah, right on. Please, by all means, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe. I will check you out, and we all become nomadic outlaws once you subscribe to my channel. And Red is in the house. How you doing, Red? I saw you playing a flute. I didn't know you played the flute. You played a happy birthday to someone. I don't know if I forget who the birthday was for, but great job. You sound really good. I think a flute is hard to play. Yeah, just don't cook bacon in the nude, that's for sure. You'd be going, ooh, ee, ah, oh, ah, ah. And Camper Fanatic sent me something through Amazon one time, and I got some parcels. I was expecting some for myself, but she had sent me one, and I thought somebody had sent me something, I got the wrong package, but it wasn't so. It was something that she sent me, and they're long towels, narrow but very long. And the idea behind those are you put them in water, wring them out, and then you wrap them around yourself, on your head or around your shoulders. And I made a video. I was shirtless, and I made a video of me wearing these things, and then I watched the video back again, and I figured, I can't put that on there. A little shirtless for me is not good. Ray is saying, don't give me any ideas. You get no beef, right on. Leonard from JK Enterprise. I keep saying Enterprises, but it's just Enterprise. JSK Enterprise. Wanna bing bang. Yeah. Ding dang, walla bing bang. Ee-oo, ah. Anybody remembers that little tune? I know about the fish, too. There you go. Yeah, I'm sure they were good, you guys. Like I'm saying, Mexico has tacos of all different kinds that you can't buy here on the prairies. They don't make them. You can go to Taco Time. You can go to all these places where they make tacos. They don't make real tacos here. Not like they have, like real ones. When I went there to do my teeth, I got a perfect smile now. But before, when I went there, I don't have it. I have pictures, but they're on my phone. I got my whole mouth done in Cancun. I didn't go to that other place, but I went to Cancun and got my whole mouth done in 9 days in the chair. And we went out for tacos one night. And how often do you go out dancing and stuff with your dentist? Never happened. But in Cancun, we went out because at 9 o'clock at night, we finally finished with my teeth, and we went out dancing and eating and stuff. And we sat down and they did the ordering because I didn't know what to order. And the food came. It was all these taco shells. You put whatever you want. The table's going around and you pick out what you want. And then they have 7 different bowls from your mild heat to your very, very hot heat and whatever you wanted. So I had to try them all, of course. But I'll tell you, everything was so hot, even the mild. Everything was such a hot, not heat hot, but spice hot, that I couldn't even, I needed a cold drink. So I grabbed my beer, and they have a beer and they put something else in the beer. And I thought, okay. And then I took a drink of the beer, and even it was spicy hot. So I said, don't you have anything I can wash this away with? And they said, you don't know how to eat hot, spicy food, do you? And I said, well, I guess not. How do you eat hot, spicy food? And I seen them sprinkling salt on their hand, and they would lick the salt and then they would eat. The idea is that takes the heat, spice heat away. So I tried that. And believe it or not, that works. When you eat some salt and then eat the hot spicy food, it's not as bad. You don't start sweating. It was fantastic. I had a great time down there when I got my teeth done, let me tell you. Ground beef tacos are one of your favorites. They have on Taco Time. They make ground beef tacos here. But like I said, no. You better believe it. My mouth was on fire. And then they come along, the waitresses and waiters come along and they put a huge sombrero on your head. Never asked for this. I'm just sitting there eating. And they come along and put a great big huge sombrero on my head. They asked me to tip backwards. And then they put a funnel in your mouth. And they have a drink that they have in their bowl there. And they light it on fire. And it's burning. And then they pour this down the funnel and down your throat. It's not burning when it gets to your mouth. It's just the visual effect is such an amazing. And here we are in a restaurant eating, and the staff comes over and just grabs our table. There was a whole bunch of people at our table, and we had to get up and do that train thing where you grab the hips of the person in front of you, and you're dancing back and forth. And they went outside, around the side of the building, down the main street with cars coming and what have you. Right on the main street, all the cars had to stop, and then back in the front door of the restaurant and back into our table. Like, you don't do that kind of stuff here. It was just totally amazing. So I had to go back to Cancun like 3 times. The first time I went was spring break. So there was all kinds of people there, like from tourists. And the next 2 times I went, I just went there for holiday. The second and third time. The first time I went for just to get my teeth done. I got my whole mouth done. The very first day I sat down in the chair and I got 9 root canals all across the bottom in the front. 9 of them, all in one sitting. They would never even think of doing that in here in Medicine Hat. They don't. They're too worried about money here in Canada, I think. And I have 2 implants, and an implant in Canada would cost me about $5,000 each. And I got 2 implants in Cancun, cost me $300 each. So my whole mouth, I mean, I guess I could mention, my whole mouth cost me $13,000. And when I came back to Canada, a few years went by and I needed some work done. I got 1 cap. I still have my real teeth underneath all the crown. I have all crowns, 25 crowns. but I had my own real teeth underneath, so I could still get cavities. And I did happen to have a cavity. And I opened my mouth, and the dentist said, "Wow, you have a lot of work done in there." I didn't want them to really say that. I don't want to tell them I went to Mexico and got my teeth done there. But they didn't ask where. He just said, "Wow, you have a lot of work done there." I said, "Well, how much you think is in there?" And he said, "About $50,000. And I said, "You're close." I said, "There's more like just about $60,000 there." All right, so we've got somebody in the basement. I'm going to bring them up. How about that, guys? Let's have a look-see. Hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. Can you hear me okay?
Oh, yeah, we can hear you real good.
I'm just on my phone.
Okay, let me turn off the banner on the bottom there. And let me bring you up. There we go. Oh, you're a little bit bigger. How are you doing? And where are you in the world?
I'm in Vancouver, Washington.
Oh, Vancouver, Washington.
Yeah, Washington State.
Right on. I spend most of my winters in Vancouver, Canada, simply because the weather on the prairies is like way too cold. Yeah.
You're Canadian then?
Yes.
Yeah, I follow a lot of Canadian.
Most of Canada, the population of Canada is mostly on the southern, all along the border between Canada and the U.S. That's where most of the population is. The northern part of Canada there's not very many people up there. And I see there's a lot of...
I'm just new to your...
Oh, are you?
I was just going to come up and say hello since nobody else did. Yeah, this is my first visit with you. Not live also, but I mean, I'm going to check your channel out when we undo the live. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Do you know if I'm subscribed to you? I don't really know. I'm going to have to check that out.
Can't imagine. I don't have a lot of people either. I have a few. I have 100, a little over 100 people. So I'm pretty strong.
So you've got 100. You can actually make your YouTube name with your actual channel name now once you hit 100.
I heard that, but I don't know what that means.
Okay, when you, I know when you show your channel name, excuse me, it'll have youtube.com and then a slash and then a whole bunch of letters and numbers. That's your YouTube channel. But when you hit 100, like for me, it's youtube.com/c/Nomadic Vanman, not all those numbers and letters.
Oh.
So you can have your name there now. You can set that up through your studio.
Yeah, it was, what's her name? She's from Canada. She helped me get to 100 when I went live on her channel. She's like, okay, all my friends subscribe to Redistributing. And that's when I hit 100. Oh my gosh. I watch her.
Wow. So if you want to, you can get a sticker. Just email me. Give me your address. I'll ship you one.
I will. I copied your email address. My daughter and my stepdaughter's an artist. She went to school for art. So it's a different kind of art, but she's able to make stickers for me in the way they're supposed to be made for YouTube or to be shared correctly and that type of thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which,
good.
She sent me a file. I just have to find the place I want to have them made.
Yeah.
Check out Canada. Me.
How do you say your name here? That's
Renee Deuce Rider, because I ride a Harley Davidson Deuce.
Oh. Okay. Is that one of those two wheels on the back?
No.
No?
It's two up. I've been riding since I was 5.
How do you keep it upright?
I'm a biker, babe. Easy peasy.
Do you have leathers and all that?
Yeah, I do. I rode without them for years, but yeah.
I guess I should say bye to Marshall. He's going away.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there you see. You can see that there. How JSK Enterprise. That's what his YouTube channel. He's got his name now, because you don't have to. Right where it says JSK Enterprise would be a bunch of letters and numbers.
Oh,
Other than. So now
okay.
you can pop your own real name in there. And somebody just posted the said hi, or they sent you some love from the astute tourist.
It's tiny print on my phone, but I can barely read it. Hello, hello.
Well, that's all right.
Yeah.
Redhead Riding Hood is in the she plays the flute. I've seen her video. She was playing Happy Birthday to someone.
And she's a poet. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a poet. Yeah.
Yeah, I camped with her at the Oregon meetup. Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
I love that girl. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. She's sweet. Cute too.
Yes. Yeah, I like the red hair.
Yeah, I do too. Well, I just wanted to come up and say hi because it's nobody
Okay.
chiming in, and I think it would be hard to do a live with no friend to visit with, but you're doing fine. You have lots to talk about and share, and I love your art.
Yeah, I'm gonna the next week here, tomorrow or Tuesday, one of these days, real short here. I interview with an artist, local artist, and she's very, very, very talented, and I love her art, and I'm gonna put out an interview with her. So have a watch for that. Keep an eye open.
Looking forward to seeing that. So thank you for having me up, and I'll stay online, but I'm gonna go down now.
Okay, thanks for popping in. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
All right, guys. Deuce Rider. She rides a Harley. Right on. I'm going to run, Wayne. Thank you, Bree. Thanks for everything. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for all the work you do. And say happy birthday to your mother for me, or for everyone, and wish her well. I know I've missed a lot of chat going by here, and I think like Marshall had to go. He's gone out, and a couple other people had left, which is perfectly fine. But I didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Have to run, everyone. Here's where Marshall says he has to run. So we all have lives other than YouTube all the time. So. And Red has some guests, or some friends. Good friends, that's for sure. And stay cool. Jeepfoot. If you haven't already done so, Jeepfoot, please sub. I will be checking your channel out. No problemo. And like I said, anyone that's willing, find my email, send me your mailing address, and we will be sending you out a sticker and a thank you. And Leonard is in the house. Leonard has just got a new camera, the Osmo Action camera. You know, that Osmo Action camera, like you said on your video there, Leonard, is a couple of year old camera, but yet it still beats out the GoPro Hero 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. The 9 has got a little bit better stabilization for horizon. Other than that, I mean, that little camera can do like so much stuff. It's incredible. Yeah, I do meet some great people here on YouTube. Yes, and Red does live streams. pop in every once in a while. She's always got people on the panel. I don't get a chance to go on, but I do pop in and always give the thumbs up, guys. So I may not make my presence always known, but I'm like Kenneth. I'm in the background. I'm always there watching. So the gimbal that I use is actually made for it's actually made for the Hero, but when you see it online, it says works with the Hero and also works with the Osmo Action. This one is called, I need a book. Let me just see what this one is actually called. The iSteady Pro 3. Let me just see if I can give you this. iSteady Pro 3. Now, on the gimbal itself, it has a Wi-Fi switch here. That does not work with the Osmo Action. What it does do is it will work with the GoPro, so it will Wi-Fi connect from the gimbal to the GoPro. But what I can do is Wi-Fi my phone to the gimbal. I have a little stand here. I can stand it up. Let me just turn this on so I can show you a little better. There. So what happens here is I have a button. This goes 600 degrees. Okay, there's at the end. So it'll go, there's 180. There's 360. And another 180. It's a 600 degrees turn all the way around. Wakey, Paul, how you doing? And then it will go all the way up and right over and all the way down and down that way. It's 180 degrees, more than 180 degrees that way. It'll also do a tilt, 30-degree tilt that way and a 30-degree tilt that way. You pull a trigger, like if you have it like so, you pull a trigger twice and it centers itself. And what I can do now with Wi-Fi, I can connect to the gimbal. Then I can set my camera out somewhere, and on the Wi-Fi, I can go up, I can go down, and I can turn it every which way, however I want. And it's too far away when it has voice commands. The camera has voice command. So when I say start recording, it'll start recording. When I say stop recording, it'll stop recording. I can say shut down, but I can't turn it on, but only from a certain distance. So I can set it up, start recording, and then walk away. And then with the Wi-Fi, I can do my movements and follow animals or whatever I want. I can program it in to do a certain movement, and it'll do it when it's going real slow. So it's a fantastic. I think it has more than 12 hours of time on the gimbal, and then I ordered extra batteries for the for the camera because the camera can't go that long. So it's the iSteady Pro 3, good price, Canadian price. I don't know, $1 million. For the American price, probably $100. Great gimbal, great piece of kit. Works well, works perfect. Okay, Paul, wait a minute. We've got some... It's been a pleasure, my friends. Thank you very much, Jeepfoot, for popping in. And love the humor. And stay awesome, my friends. And stay Nomadic Outlaw. Join the... subscribe and you become a Nomadic Outlaw right away. And check out my Teespring. Let me just put that across there, my Teespring store, if you would like to have any t-shirts and what have you. Paul says he has the Fimi Palm. Haven't had a chance to use it yet. It's supposed to be a lot like the the Osmo action, the Osmo, a lot like the Osmo Pocket. I have this one also, which does have a gimbal on it. This is different than the Osmo Action camera. The Osmo Action camera doesn't have a gimbal itself, but it has something called Rock Steady. And I can put this on a little stick, a handheld stick, and run with it. And you can't tell when I'm starting to run or when I'm stopping. The only thing that all gimbals do is bob up and down when you walk like this. So you have to walk a certain way. You have to know how to walk like a duck. Walking backwards actually helps. There's a couple ways that you can stop that. You can actually buy a gimbal that stops the bobbing. Yeah, right on, Leonard. And if you have a lot of money, go to Amazon, check it out. It's called the iSteady Pro 3. And it's made for the Osmo. It's made for the Osmo Action camera. Also, it works with the Hero, the GoPro series. Does it have tracking? I'm not quite too sure about tracking. It does something to do with your face. It recognizes faces, so I'm sure, I don't know. I'm going to check that one out. I'm going to do a video on the Osmo Action, though, without using the gimbal. I'm going to do it with the Osmo Action, because now that I know how to use it a little bit better, so I'm going to make a video on that. I did a, what do you call it when you let it run for a long time? The sky, from dusk till dark. It does slow-mo. Oh man, it's just so much on there that I can't even think. Do we have a quack too? I'm not quite too sure what that means. Do we have a quack too? Does it have tracking? Okay, I lost track of where I was. Hitch up and tow. The action camera itself, if you hold it just with your like a little tiny tripod or something, and you hold it in something, a little handheld tripod like this, and you put your action camera on top here, and then you walk around and video whatever, and you're walking down the street, you can start running, and then you look back in the video, you can't even tell when you started running. So there's no movement. Just things go by a little faster. But there's that, whatever they use to rock steady, they call it rock steady. And I'm telling you, it is steady. It's very good. Most action cameras have a problem when you go like this and you go more than 30, the horizon actually tilts. So the action, Osmo Action is the same way. If you tilt it too far one way, the horizon will tilt, but it'll keep it rock steady to a certain point. I don't know what the degree is, but it'll keep it steady. Whereas this Osmo Pocket, let me just see here. When you turn up and down, let me just see if I can do tracking. Hang on. Slow-mo video, follow mode. Okay, there you can see it's, let me turn it this way. So you can see the camera wants to stay, it follows, that's a follow mode. And also when you go side to side, you see how I can go side to side like that, but yet it stays straight. So the horizon will stay straight. Then there's one that's called tilt lock, which means it wants to face tilt lock. Oh yeah, that's the one there where it wants to stay facing. So when I turn it sideways, There you can see it stays pointing straight. And it's pretty quick. That's the Osmo Pocket. But the Osmo Action, I can't show you that because it doesn't have a gimbal itself. Great stream, Wayne. Oh, Marshall was still here in the house. I thought you had gone away. Is live now and did a Nomadic Vanman raid there for you, Wayne. Okay, thank you. And if anybody, okay, wait a minute. What does this say? Great stream, Wayne. Angie Hay Family Adventure is live now and did a Nomadic Vanman raid here for you, Wayne. Okay, great. So if anybody wants to go, I've been an hour. I think we will actually call it an hour, and we will all head over to Angie Hay Family Adventure. They did a raid here, and I guess it's only fair that we all do a raid on her and all go over and check out her. I don't have a link. If Marshall, if you're still in the house, or if any moderators are in the house, please drop a link to their to her channel. Tracy, Ocean 77 Fire is still in the house. Thank you, everyone. Marshall, there we go. What did Marshall post? There you go, guys. Check out that link right there, and we'll all pop over and raid Angie's Hay Family Adventure. Continue the love and support, and let's all go check, guys. I've been on for an hour, so we're good to go. And we'll talk to you guys all on next Sunday, the next Sunday Funday. And please, by all means, do that thumbs up and subscribe. I will hit you back. And once you subscribe, you're a nomadic outlaw. Remember that. So we'll catch you guys all next Sunday. Be prepared.